Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of the video. Darian, how's it going? Today we're taking a daring ascent down this grassy hill with Mr. Sid in this nice heat weather. Actually, it's not really baking. It is hot still, but it's not horrendously hot. Like, I'm in a polo shirt and it's nice, and I've got shorts on and stuff. But we're taking a nice, extremely dangerous ascent down this freshly cut hill without having taken a hay fever tablet, without having my hay fever sunglasses on, but balls to it. How's it going today, Mr. Everybody? How's it going? Fail, that was terrible. Because I am knackered. I got up this morning and I was really tired. I got up anyway at 8:30 because I'm a balls. Got up, sort of video uploads and blah 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 blah. And really, since then, I've just been lacking the drive to do anything of any interest at all. I've been worn out by all this work stuff, and then I get like some days off, and then I don't know what to do with them because I don't want to do anything really. Like, I'm working all the time. So I'm like, how many days into my like 8-day stint? I'm on like day 6, I think. This is day 6, day 7, day 8. Yeah, this is day 6 of my 8-day stint at work. And I'm not at work until 6 o'clock tonight, which gives me the entirety of the day, which makes me feel like I should use it in some way. I should do some programming and some stuff. And I told myself this morning, I'm going to do some programming. I'm going to sit down and we're going to get chess to actually become chess or something. We're going to do something like that. And I've just been sat watching crappy programs like fucking Storage Hunters. Jesus, that is, you know what I said? Jeez, that is a piece of crap program, that is. My lord. It's basically a program where people in America bid on like storage lots, and it's just hilarious. Americans are hilarious. I just don't understand. They're so ridiculously over the top at everything. Like, they open the bin, that's what they call it, bin, and I'm down with the lingo, alright, and there's just a mannequin stood there with a plastic gun, and a crowd of 20 of them just go, whoa, and like dive out of the way like it's a fucking live bomb or something. Jesus, it's, god damn it, it's hilarious. It's so terrible, but it's hilarious because it's terrible. God damn it. Hey, Mr. Sid. But in other news, I've also, it's the Steam summer sale, isn't it? So we've been looking, we're on the hunt for games to go on sale. I'm currently looking for Skyrim. I can't wait for Skyrim. If Skyrim goes on sale, I'm snapping that mother trucker up, because I really want to play some Skyrim, and I might record it as well. But at the moment, I've just bought Fallout New Vegas, which I have on the Xbox, but it's not very good on PC, on Xbox. It's not a very good game to play on the Xbox, I don't think. Hey, Sid, come here. And I do prefer PC games to a certain extent. Xbox is good for multiplayer games, because you don't have to have like your own server or some crap like that. But otherwise, PC games are better, I think, personally. So I got it on, I've got that, and then me and Sean have also bought, what did we buy? Borderlands 2. We bought Borderlands 2, and we're going to play that and record that for the gaming channel as well as Dead Space, as another like co-op game we can both play and record. So that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. Just waiting for Skyrim, and I keep checking back for like the flash deals to see what's going up when and stuff, because I'm cool, alright? Ambulance. So yeah, that's our plan. It's going to be good. I just went to the shop to go get Dad a newspaper and a lottery ticket for tonight, and the guy's like, how old are you? And I'm like, 18. And then I'm like, oh no, wait, I'm 19. I've got ID. I always forget how old I am. I'm terrible. No one ever asks how old you are. So when you do, you're just like 18. Wait, hold on. No, I'm not. I'm 19. Always forget. Lol, I'm terrible. But Sid's ever so well trained when we go over stuff like that, because I haven't got a lead with me at the moment. So what I do is I take him to the end of the road, and I'm telling him to sit down. I'm like, hey, Sid, wait. And then he runs. When I say go, I'm like, go on then. And he'll run across, and he'll sit in the corner of the shop, and he'll just sit there where like you tie them up, and he'll sit there with his ball and go with his tongue out the side of his mouth, because his ball's taking up the front of the mouth. And he'll sit there while you're inside, and he'll wait for you to say, alright, thank you, see you in a bit, and then he'll just come, like poke his head around the corner like, hello, and then he'll go to the road and he'll sit down and wait, and then I'll go on then, and then, oh, he's such a good doggy. So yeah, it's bloody warm now, actually, having said it wasn't. It's pretty toasty. But what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go home and I'm going to chill. I'm going to go home, I'm going to play some Fallout, because I really like Fallout. I like the kind of game where it's kind of, I like open world games, where you can get into the character, you can sit down and you can be like, right, okay, so this is me. You build your own character, and then you act how you want to act and stuff. And it's the kind of game I like to record as well, which is why I'd like to record Skyrim, is because, like, games like Portal, to a certain extent, you're not you. Or Quantum Conundrum, you're not you. Dishonored, you're not you. But games like, and especially Dead Space and stuff like that, you can't be you as much because it's kind of like you're on rails. You're forced down certain routes. You've got to do certain things. But on open world games like that, you can kind of be whatever the hell you want to be, and you can get into the role. And I'm sit there and I'm like, what would I do? And I'm like talking. Even when I'm not recording, I'm just talking to myself, and I'm like, Red, oh well, I don't trust you, you little son of a bitch, and then just pick it out and stuff like that. And it's really good. I really like that kind of game. Hey! Sid! Where the hell are you, man? What are you doing, man? Get your ass up here. I know it's hot, but you gotta get running, son. Jesus. Come on, man. God, he's getting old. It also appears he's lost his ball somehow. But it's alright, because it was a broken one anyway, that he found. Sid has an uncanny ability to find balls. Hey, when we're out on a walk, he'll come back with one. If he takes one, he'll lose it, but when he comes back, if he goes out without one, he'll come back with one, or two. He'll probably come back with two, but then pick one on the way home. Oi, Sid, come on, man. We're going home, it's too hot. You can't handle it either. So don't make out you're the big man. Hello. So, how's it going? I'm back from work and stuff, and I'm like about to go to bed and stuff like that, so I thought I'd talk to you before I go to bed to say goodbye and things, even though I'm knackered and falling asleep. I've had the worst shift in the entirety of shifts ever. So I turn up, and I can't really tell you everything here because it's not the way it works, but I'll tell you the majority. I turn up to work early, because I always do 10 minutes early, clock in, find out like what's going on, and then work. That's the idea. So I go and find out what's going on, and they're like, oh, you need to go and talk to blah blah blah. She needs to tell you something that your manager's told her to say. So she says something, and it turns out that from yesterday, there's this. We have this sheet where we do our reductions. We have to reduce everything, and then we have to write down on the sheet that we've found X amount reduced to this price. That's done every day of the week. 2 people will go out 4 hours before the code check, do that, then send it off, do the code check. Except on a Sunday where that doesn't happen because the store isn't open it's only open for 6 hours. So basically what you do is you go off, you get all the long life stuff, all the stuff that you're not going to code check on that day, you go and get that, you write that down on the sheet, and then you go and get the other stuff that you're going to code check. You basically just sit and code check everything, and then at the very end you go through and then do all the prices from memory. That's the system that is currently in place. So I was doing that yesterday. Me and Steph were there doing it yesterday. Steph's now off sick. She's going to have an operation and stuff, so I hope the operation goes well and things. It's not until Thursday. It's usually there is someone else there who's always done it. She's the one who, she can't go into the chiller and stuff to do disposals and things like that because she's pregnant, so she takes the sheets and she'll do all this stuff in the back and things. So both me and Steph, being around, I've already done Sundays like 3 times since I've come back. Both me and Steph are used to someone else doing this. We haven't done it before on our own, so we forget, and that is a massive cock up. I didn't realise I'd done that. I hadn't realised I'd forgotten until I was told about it, and I was like, oh shit. And it is a massive balls up, and it was horrendous. Right, so I was already in deep doo-doo, but rightly so, I was an idiot. I have my excuses, they're not really excuses, it's just kind of like, this is why it happened. Technically, the system's wrong in a way, because of the way it's done. You can never do it accurately from memory, so the system's screwed. You know the system's screwed, why are you getting mad? Like, basically what you're saying is, you haven't done all of the data. I did the data that I did beforehand. You haven't done all of the data, when usually the same data is done correctly and the rest is guessed. But yeah, I totally hold my hands up for that and thinking it. But then it turns out that my manager was walking around with the store manager, and he found loads of things with yesterday's date on that were reduced left on the aisle, and a couple of things with yesterday's date on that was still left on the aisle. And Jesus, it was horrendous. It was, oh God, I could imagine. I'm embarrassed. He's embarrassed. He was livid. Absolutely livid. And Muggins here gets it in the neck. I don't feel like it was my fault at all. Like, I've gone through all of the things that were out of codes and stuff and narrowed it down so that 2 of them were me, and they were idiotic mistakes. I picked them up to reduce, then code checked them, put them back. I wasn't supposed to code check them, I was just supposed to reduce them. I just baffled myself like an idiot. I know full well that was me, that was all my fault. The rest of them weren't me, and there was like a list of like 10 or 12. They were all Steph, or the new person who was helping. But Steph's on sick leave for a month. The new person isn't around. She's new, so it's not her fault. Muggins here. It was horrendous. It was just like, look, this has happened. Got everyone around. This has happened. We're sick of it. We've got to do this. Sid, you have to chew, man. We've got to do this, to make up for it. Don't let it happen again, blah, blah, blah. This is what we're doing today to make sure we do it. So we have to go through, we have to sign every single bit that we've done, every single day that we've worked. It's going to be checked tomorrow. 0 things can be missed, blah, 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 blah. And then it goes through and then thinking, and then I'm stuck with the slow one again. And literally, because, I don't want to sign my name to something that hasn't been done correctly, he literally took 3 hours to do something that takes us an hour and a bit. Like, really, man. So what that is, that's an issue there. Because, okay, granted he's doing it thoroughly, but if he can't complete his job, who's going to complete his part of the job for him? Me, right? So then I'm put under more time pressure. I've got to do it faster, just because this muppet won't do it quick. Can't do it fast. So I did the majority of the code check, took us through to thingy. Luckily we had a helper past 9 o'clock, which we don't normally have, so she did disposals and stuff, and the stock count and things for me. But then I had to go through all of the things, go back, all of the things that were out of date, go for the things, see if it was on the list. If it was on the list, then write down on the list, not reduced, blah blah blah. There's all of its reasons behind it and stuff. And that literally took me an hour and a half after the store closed, after I was supposed to be at home. I had a stonking headache. I've come back and I'm alright now. I've taken 2 headache tablets and I've just been lying down. Had a horrendous headache through sheer worry. I was feeling really sick as well as I was doing it. I'm like, please be on the sheets. It was terrible. And it's horrendous because like now tomorrow I'm going to have to defend myself to my manager who wasn't there in such a way that I don't grass on other people who are making horrendous mistakes, but I'm taking the brunt for. So I don't grass on them, so that I don't look like I'm grassing and just like slopey shouldering the blame, and so that I don't piss him up enough to sack me. And I'm very easy to sack right now. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I keep you informed, lol. Don't worry about me, like. I'm usually bulletproof. We'll see how angry he is tomorrow. Lol. Oi, you have to chew. You do it on purpose, Sid. Whenever I'm vlogging, you're always like, I'm just going to have a drink, I'm just going to chew. But yeah, I'm going to get going. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do. Lol, we're at work again at 6. So, we'll probably maybe bump into him there. Hopefully nothing was missed today. Jesus Christ, if something missed, we're screwed. So I've got to get going, and I will catch you later. Otherwise though, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas is pretty good. Catch you later.